All right. So let's get ready and we'll start to plan out the flight here. So we're going to be going from LaGuardia, where we landed last time. With some weird game was having some weird ATC instructions. Hopefully the game doesn't be weird today. All right, we'll take off from LaGuardia, LaGaba, and let's see, where were we? Let's take off. Let's get out of here off of this gate. I think we're at here. D9. So I had issues last time where I literally put where I want to park, and it's like, nope, we're going where I want to go. Let's fix that. Let's go to Ballstone. Let me see what gate Delta is at. Oh, they're over here. So let's go right here. Alright, there's that. Let's go high altitude airways. Let's go Navlog. It's a short flight. We'll keep it low. Let's see. Actually, he's kind of planning out some of this itself. That is weird. That's a weird transition there. Let's see what we've got for wind. 180. Why are we taking off runway? Taking off runway 4? Why would we take off runway 4? It's probably noise abatement. It's at 4 knots. It's light. We'll take off runway 4. That's fine. Weird. Let's go in here. 040 at 7. Let's see. 4 right. Yeah. 4 right. We'll take 4 right. All right. So 4 right. Let's say, what do we want to take off of here? Let's say, let's take off of runway. Why is it taking off runway 4 is the question. I don't know why it's taking off runway 4. It is. Taking off runway 4, I don't know why we'd be taking off runway 4, but that's what it's showing. Let's see. I don't like this turn here. That's direct out, and then that's Lund. LGA-7 off of 4. And then these are different transitions, so I gotta look at it. Goes up New Haven. Yeah, we'll run this. That should be fine. Alright, so runway 4, wounds 2. Let me write this down as I want to forget. Let's see. Runway 4 out of LaGuardia's LGA-7. Off of 4. I'm going to be going in on the wounds 2. Let me just check that. It looks good, but I'll check it. Let's see. No, what are we going in? We're going 4 right. Let's try Ocean. I think that's probably better. That's probably better there. That's gonna be 4 right. OOSHN 5 into 4 right. Alright, let's do that. Do I screw around with fuel now or not? Yeah, let's screw around with fuel now. Let's say on a 30%. Let's try that. And that's more than enough fuel that we're gonna need. That should be fine. This is weird. I'm just checking this. Alright, that looks alright for now. Let's go ahead. IFR high altitudes, runway 4 departures. Approach ILS 4 right. That all looks good. Alright, let's fly it. Start getting set up here. Alright, so we'll do a cold and dark airplane. Just trying to get used to origination checks. At some point I'll do a longer stream where I do a turnaround. Turnaround, you just leave the plane going. Like we used to do quick turns in 20 minutes. Pretty much go in, get paperwork, use the head in the airplane, and then go and load the passengers. Get out of there. Alright, LaGuards, let's go ahead and I'm going to shut off track IR while I do all this stuff. All right, let's get the origination checks going. And then I'll bring up air nav for all my airporting needs. KLGA-KBOS. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go aircraft, and we're gonna go cold and dark. We're gonna open up the door. Open. All right, that's all good. So we just walked into a cold and dark airplane. I get the music down just a little so I can hear myself think. There we go. You know, if music's too loud. All right, good. All right, circuit breakers are closed. Nose wheel steering switch is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear is down. Flight spoilers 0. Slats flaps are 0. And set radar is off. ADG manual stowed. Emergency flap switch is normal. Battery master is coming on. All right. So now we are powered up. We can grab a dome light. I think that's... Nope, shit. I should have checked that before I clicked it. Where the hell's dome in here? I know I've got some floor lights over here. Might not let me do it if I... Yeah, it's not going to let me do it until we're powered up. Some of the... You put things in the shed bus, so like this light's probably all we're going to get until we get the APU fired up or do ground power. Not going to do ground power. So, battery master is on. Let's go ahead and get ready for an APU start here. So if I can see, I'm gonna make sure that we get APU and bite. SOV valve open, APU door closed. Get rid of the master caution warning. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick fire test here. A lot less noisy than on the Embraer 145. Got all the fire buttons in front of me, and we're good there. All right, that's all set. All right, now let's go ahead and spool. I would check batteries first. You know, I'd check to make sure that we have at least, I believe it's 24 volts. We do, and we're spinning that. All right, you see the APU's coming up. You know, you want to make sure you have enough volts. It's just like starting your car. It won't start if you drain the battery. Didn't have enough battery. You might even have to go get it checked. We had it one time out of Detroit, and we used the GPU, the ground power unit, to get started. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check electrics page. AC is being carried. DC is being carried. We're going to come up. We're going to turn on 3A. Check the hydraulics panel here, which I always struggle to find. There's hydraulics, 3,000 PSI, and that's being carried. All right, so we should be able to do some lights now. There we go, some floods. All right, we're all lit up now. All right. Up and running. Let's go to the status page. IRSs need to start coming on, so we're good on that. All right, emergency equipment check, gear and safety pins, documents to check. 3As on. FMS initialization will do. A lot of the stuff you'd start before you do your walk around, just so that the IRS can hum. So KLGA, that goes in there. We're gonna go to the next page. We'll grab our position off GPS 1, stick it in there. All right. That is good. Flight plan, we want to go KLGA. We're going to go KBOS. Alternate, I'm just going to put Manchester in there. MHT. All right, runway, we're going to be taking off of runway 4. Interesting. See if it will do runway 4. No, it's not database. I don't know why it doesn't want to. Do that, but that's fine. We'll go without it. 475. All right, that's good. Start with. We'll go ahead and we'll do departure arrival first. All right, we'll take off runway 4. We'll be doing the. I wrote it down. Let's check. LaGuardia 7. And then these are likely the transitions. So we have B, C, PC, and SC. So I got to look these up. So let's go ahead and I'll put up display cap and we'll take a look. All right, here's our star. LaGuardia. Here's departure. Departures are down here. LaGuardia 7 right here. So here's page 1. Here's page 2. All right, LaGuardia 7. All right, so this is 4 right here, taken off of 4, and then we need to find which of the which way we're going after that. So we'll go to the following page, likely, and here it is. So runway 4 departure. Let me see. Alpha Biggie Limited Bays departure expect. All right, so I don't have the actual one out, so I gotta look at it. We'll look at it on the flight plan here. So where are we going to? We're going to Merritt, and then what's before that? I'm surprised we won't have a spot there. Look at 7 BCPC. I'm trying to figure out which of the outbound fixes we're doing. Here's Merritt right here. Expect LGA-R to LaGuardia, LGA VOR radial 055. That's what we're expecting. I'm trying to see which one I have to put in here. Merritt is right there. So I'm not sure what I'll put in here. We'll test it out and we'll check it. Let's go LaGuardia BC. Let's execute that and see what it gives me. And I'll fix it. Let's see what it gives me here. Alright. We'll make it work from there. That's fine. I'm not sure which one that's going to be. Let's go departure. Let's go arrival. Let's go. We're going to be doing 4 right into Boston. Let's see if it's giving us Goshi or if we're taking vectors. I'll see if Goshi... What is going on here? This was acting fucking weird. Okay. The game is so screwed up, man. It didn't show this when I first put it in. Now I got to try to figure out what this is. This is fucked. There's Goshi right there. We're not going to Goshi. Vectors, it looks like. And then what are we doing here? We're doing the Usha 5, and then I got to figure out what the transition point is. So it's either AJ, ENE, Ferns, Merritt. Well, what it probably is Merritt. Let's go to Merritt. All right. All right, let's execute that, and I got to look at it because this could easily get fucked up. All right. All right, so that's fine. Let's get rid of the discontinuity. We'll go Merritt after that. Merritt, Fosti, Ayana, Kleb, Soba, Lonnie, Rodi, Euro, Ushan, Terry, Water, Flutie. Looks good so far. Water, Flutie, Griffey, G. Gabe, Joby. We got a 213 Vector. Winnie, Nabo. Yeah, Nabo. So that looks good. That's all in. All right, that's good. So one of the reasons Boston does this is for noise abatement. They take you over here, and then instead of flying you over the city, they fly you over the harbor like this. So that's in. Let's go. That's good to be executed there. That's all in now. All right, let's see. Runway update. Let's get it to update the runway for us. That's completed. All right. Let's see. That looks good. That updated is runway 4. I might have to type it in as RWO4. All right, so that puts that in. That updates it for me, so I don't have to do it. That looks good. I think we're fine. Where we have the... I'm going to go up to 500 and go to Merritt. All right, that's good. All right, that does look good there. All right, performance. Let's get this performance going here. So let's see. Let's go full 70 passengers. And let's see. That looks good for fuel. That looks good for bags. So let's go 70, 1075. And was it 5,800? What? 5917. 5917. I like a night flight too. All right, that's good. Cruising altitude is going to be flight level 350. Next page. That all looks good. All right, VNAV setup is all good. All right, we're all set here. Keep it on legs. All right, we're good to go. All right, so that is good. Let me catch up here with where I'm at. All right, so we get that done. Pre-flight checks complete. Pedal, seat, and harness. Crew oxygen masks. I'm not going to bother with the microphone. We don't need to actually test that. So test the oxygen mask. That's good. Some of this is first flight of the day stuff. I'm counting this as first flight of the day. Shaker. Fire detection's done. Electricals channel. External lights panel. Fuel panel. Bleed air. So let's go ahead and turn on the packs and the APU. The recirc fan, rather, not the APU. Which one is the lighting? Nope, not that one. This one, no. I gotta pay attention when I'm spinning here. I gotta find my overhead panel lights here. I can't tell off the top of my head. So this is the that's the light for the reading light. Let's see. I thought it was this. Is it not? It is not. Shit. I gotta check these lights here. There's lights right here. Okay, there's overhead bright. Now I can see what the hell I was spinning here. All right, what did I do? Okay, that's the main rate. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. All right, that's good. All right, so that's my overhead light. I couldn't remember where it was. All right, good. Let's set field elevation here. We'll just do 20 feet for both of them. Boston's about the same as LaGuardia. It's right on the deck, so we'll just go up, click a couple notches. That's 20, 40 feet. That's 40 feet. Let's go down one for 20. All right, good. Let's see. Bleed air panels check. APU panel check. Star panel check. Hydraulic panel is checked. ELT is going to be arm reset. Emergency lights are on. Seatbelt and no smoking signs are set. Ice detector test. I'm not going to worry about. Probes coming on. Windshield heat's going to low. Standby compass, stall test complete, nose wheel steering's off, clocks are set, EFIS control panels checked, instrument panels checked, die-cast and standby instrument check, any skid test not going to worry about, or overheat, upper pedestals checked, thrust lever quadrants checked. Avionics checked, trims are going to be set here, let's do that right now. Go to flight controls, it was 8.0, so we're going to go up to 8.0, right there, 8.0 on the trim, it's in the green. Trim is set. Yaw damper, let's go ahead and go. Stab trim, mock trim, yaw damper are all set. Passenger sign, landing elevation set. Boost pump is on. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Boost pump's on. We check the pressure so we can go to the fuel page. If I can ever find it. That was the fuel page right there. Fuel page. All right. Yeah, we can see that's on. All right, altimeters, we'll grab ATIS.
LaGuardia Airport information, Kilo 0100 Zulu. Wind 16 tree at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,800 feet, ceiling 4,900 feet broken. Temperature 2 tree. 2.10. Altimeter 29.999.
Niner.
In use. Landing and departing runway 4. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Kilo.
I gotta move. Kilo.
LaGuardia Airport info.
That's Kilo. Let me see if I can get these lights up here on this FO side. Here we go. Niner on the FO side. All right.
Clearance delivery Endeavour 475 IFR to Boston, ready to copy.
Endeavour 475 is cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 4, climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.4 squawk 0711.
0711.
Endeavour 475 cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 4, climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 120 decimal for squawk 0711.
Endeavour 475, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.7. Good day.
Alright, let's get this dimmed down. Go ahead to ground services, brightness. I want to take that all the way down here. There we go. Okay. See, it's weird. There's ground. Okay. Alright, I think we're pretty good for a push. Takeoff brief, I'm going to be taking off for runway 4 right. If we have an emergency before V1, we'll stop in the runway. After V1, anything over 80 knots, it will only be for emergencies. If it's after V1, we'll continue in the air. We'll come back and we'll land for 4 right, or we'll probably come in for 1-3, I'm thinking. So we'll see as necessary on that. Should be good. Takeoff is above minimums here, so we should be able to come right back in. If not, we'll head to JFK. All right. All right, we're pretty much set there. Takeoff briefing's complete. All right, let's go ahead. Start closing up doors. So.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
All right, cabin secure. We're going to check the doors page. All the doors are green and clean.
We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers
Ground
to
Endeavour
watch our cabin
475
crew
requesting
display the safety
pushback.
features of the aircraft.
Endeavour 475 pushback request accepted.
All right, here he comes. Beacon's coming on. All right, before, let's see. Clear to start. APU is on. Check. Papers are on board. Takeoff data set. Doors are closed. Beacon is on. Fuel pumps and quantities checked set. Hydraulic pumps auto on. I guess we must be doing all of them as autos now, I guess. All right, good. We'll start the engines, then we'll do the fuel crossfeed. We'll shut it off. All right, we're pushing. We're going to spin 1. Here comes 1. So you can hear the pack shut off as it's saving bleed air pressure for the engine start. So the packs will actually cycle off, and then they'll cycle right back on when the engine blows. What the fuck just happened there? Just shut the engine. Shit. It's for some reason it doesn't like that sometimes, and I just killed the engine. Start. I gotta start up again. Watch how far back we're pushing the alley. Stop.
Ground Endeavour 475 requesting the end of pushback.
Endeavour 475 request to end pushback received.
There we go. All right, we're going back up. Yeah, I went too far and it stalled out on that start. You would dry motor it, but I'm not dicking around with that. All right, I'll let that start up. I'll start fixing my lights here. You don't want it super bright in here for takeoff. All right, engine 1 started.
Gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features
Start
and
2.
procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in
10%.
cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brace position.
God
which is
damn it.
executed
Went
by
through the
placing
stop.
your hand between
This
your
is what
feet and
annoys
your
me
hands
is
over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
All right, we got 2 spooling. So ideally you want to push back past the travel lane so they can keep moving. All the ground trucks, you don't want to block them if you can avoid it. Overhead panel I'm content with. I've got to drop this flood in here a little bit. That flood's too bright. And then, how do I kill that dome light? I forgot how to kill the dome light. Where is the dome light? Mist light's right here, dome light. There we go. Dome light's off. Alright. Engine 2's up, so let's fix the lights now that we got the dome light off. Alright, that's better. Alright, let's go ahead and check the electrics page. AC is on both engines. DC is on both engines. Hydraulics are being covered by everything. Alright, we can shut off the APU. APU is coming off. Door is closing. Alright, let's go ahead and set the flaps. Alright, set to 8. Right, I think we're good. Gen 1 and 2 are auto. Bleed valves and packs are set. Anti-ice is going to be off probes. They're on. Electrics are checked. Rudders checked. Nose wheel steering. Let's go ahead and arm that. And I'm going to check the flight controls. Alright. Alright, 8.0 on the trim is set. Alright, back status page, and then I'll go track IR, and we will get going here. Alright, there we go. Track IR is up. Alright, let's call for taxi.
Ground Endeavour 475 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 475 taxi to and hold short of runway 4 via taxiway Mike Alpha Echo Bravo.
Mike Alpha
Contact
Echo
tower
Bravo.
118.7 when ready.
Mike Alpha
Taxi,
Echo
hold
Bravo.
short
Let's
runway
grab
4
the
via taxiway Mike Alpha Echo Bravo Endeavour
airport diagram.
475.
Mike Alpha Echo Bravo holds short of 4. Okay. Alright, so this is the, so here, let me zoom in here. Alright, we're right here off the 15 line, so Mike Alpha Echo Bravo. That is not how they would do it. Alpha tends to be a one-way going to the right, so we're going to go Alpha Victor Bravo all the way down. So that's what we're going to do. That's not a correct taxi instruction for LaGuardia, unless they greatly change procedures since I've last been. Oh, shit. There we go. Let's get moving. Yeah, usually it's a right turn out of the alleys. Alright, so we'll go up to Bravo and we'll taxi around. We'll do, go up here, Bravo, and then we'll taxi all the way down on Bravo. And that would be probably a more realistic taxi instruction. So we'll do Alpha Victor, Bravo, all the way down to 4. Yeah, they wouldn't, I doubt they'd have us take a left turn on Alpha. Maybe if they're running 4, they're doing it, but I doubt it. Like I said, it has been a while since I've flown out of LaGuardia, so. Let's go. I'm on Alpha now. Let's go ahead and taxi over to Bravo. So blue lights are taxiway lights, so blue lights on the side are the taxiways, greens, not everywhere has green centerline taxi lights. Like that's with taxi lights on, that's with taxi lights off, so oftentimes you will taxi without the taxi lights on because you don't really need them. Alright, let's go performance. I'm going to set my V speeds, I didn't do that yet. Go ahead and taxi with the lights on for now. Not actively going to blind somebody. Alright, we got to watch for the intersection here. I got to make sure I don't go out on the runway. This should be it right here. see. Is it? I'm trying to see. Nah, they gotta be careful here. This is where it's tough to see. I think it's this left right here. Let's see, Papa. We can take this way down to Bravo. We just don't want to cross right there. That's 4 right there, so we're gonna go left here. Probably could have kept going that way, but this works too. There's Bravo's continuation there. Yeah, we probably could have stayed on that line right there. Once again, I get straightened out here. We'll run through before takeoff flow. We got the flight controls checked already here. Alright, flaps are 8. Flight controls are checked. Trims are green and 8. Thrust reversers are coming on armed. Still have to fix a keybind for that. Flight instruments checked. FMS is auto-tuned. Brake temperature is checked before takeoff. Taxi checklist flow is complete. Lights and strobes as required. We'll do the crossfeed now. Crossfeed override is on. Ignition anti-ice is going to be off. Transponder TCAS will be on. Radar terrain display will be off. CAS is cleared. Pretty much. What do we have for messages there? Reverse is armed. Takeoff config okay. You want the takeoff config message to tell you that you're in the correct configuration, like flaps for takeoff. Seatbelts, no smoking, and manual crossfeed are the CAS messages, so we're good there. I'll switch over to tower. Coming up on 4 right, 4 up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain
That's the ILS hold short right there.
Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, as this is a normal procedure for a nighttime takeoff.
And here we are. We're holding short of 4 right here at the hold short line. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead, and we're all set to go. So let's get takeoff
Tower Endeavour
clearance.
475 ready for IFR departure runway 4.
Endeavour 475 altimeter 29.9er wind 163 at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 4.
Cleared for takeoff runway for Endeavour 475.
Take out toga. All right, we're good there. Brakes off. All right, here we go. Clear for takeoff. I'll center up the heading bug once we get off the runway. Why can I not look up? I can look down, fine, but can't look up. There we go. Not that we need the extra runway, but see, we can cut the corner, or we can go all the way out to this line here and keep it tight. Kind of whatever you need, like how much runway you're going to need. We don't need a ton of runway, but... Yep, there's a little bit too much there. Alright, toga power settings in. Set thrusts. Captain would say thrust set. Or if you are the captain, say thrust set. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. A V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. I'm going to set that heading bug. Heading. Speed. Autopilot.
475, contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day.
0.4.
for Endeavour 475.
We'll wait for a
Goodbye.
heading instruction here.
New York departure Endeavour 475 is passing 2,100 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Endeavour 475, New York departure altimeter 29.9er radar contact. Continue.
Continuing. Just reading the departure here. Wait till he tells me to go direct merit. Hello, Sergeant. Hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Endeavor 475, contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
Going to 121.125 Endeavor 475.
I love the spam accounts, like that spam account that pinged me. It's like he literally created an account 7 minutes ago. Alright, that is 8,000 for 9,000. Good to see you, Sergeant. Hello, hello. I'm going to go ahead and shut track IR back off. Alright. So we're getting an altitude cap here. We'll go ahead and speed up to... I don't think we have a speed restriction. I didn't see one. Just trying to manage some shit here, too. Yeah, but I love it how they do those spam accounts. Not that in contact
New
yet.
York Center Endeavor 475, 8,900 feet.
Endeavor 475, New York Center altimeter 29.999 radar contact. Continue to Merritt.
Merit. Alright, so now we can go direct Merit.
Endeavor 475, contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day.
120.4 Endeavor 475.
Going to Merit.
Bye. New York departure Endeavor 475, 9,000 feet.
Endeavor 475, New York departure altimeter 30.00 radar contact. Continue to Merritt. Endeavor 475, climb and
Climb.
maintain 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet Endeavor 475.
Endeavor 475, contact Boston Center on 132.3. Good day.
Going to 132.3 Endeavor 475.
I gotta fix something here real quick. Direct. Did I fuck up the Merit? I did. Stand by, I gotta deal with this here. What I'll do here is we'll go to
Boston
flight
Center
plan.
Endeavor
Alright, here we go.
475
Legs.
is at
I'm just gonna go back into heading mode here.
15,000 feet.
I'll fix this.
475, Boston Center altimeter 30.00 radar contact. Continue to Merritt.
Alright, continuing in Merit. I gotta fix Merit. I screwed that up in the box here. Merit. Direct. Merit.
Endeavor 475, contact Boston Center on 128.1. Good day.
Jesus Christ, how many frequency changes am I gonna get? 28.1.
128.1 Endeavor 475. Goodbye.
Oh shit, I gotta fix that altitude real quick, stand by. I never got it all the way spun in. Spun in, that's a bad habit. Well, another reason why there's two of you. It's freaking too much work for one person to be doing. There's 15,000 right there. All right.
Boston Center Endeavor 475 is passing 11,500 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Endeavor 475, Boston Center altimeter 30.00 radar contact. Continue to Merritt.
Right, we'll do the after landing checklist. I'm behind on checklists. Weird. It's weird that they don't have a after landing checklist because there's so much you got to do on an after landing checklist. But gears up, flaps are up, lights are off, thrust reversers are off, fuel crossfeed is off after takeoff checklist complete. This is on the, I guess this is on the climb on this one. Fuel crossfeed's back in auto, bleeds are set, thrust reversers are off, CAS is checked. Let's ding the flight attendant. We're through
Endeavor
10.
475, climb and maintain flight level 210.
210. Up there is 210. Ideally, you want to spin it in So both see it 210, then call it.
Climb and maintain flight level 210 Endeavour 475.
Drop this down a little bit. Going to climb detent here. I'm out of the climb detent, huh? Okay, thrust is weird on my throttle. It's very fucked up. Alright. No wonder we have problems with, like, why are we not accelerating? It's like, not accelerating because of that. There's the flight tent serving us sandwiches. Alright, so what are we looking? I used to hand fly this all the time out of LaGuardia going to Boston. It's a short flight. So, we got 40 minutes to be there. It's one problem in the airlines. You get, you know, you end up never hand flying anymore, so you get reliant on, you know, kind of lose some of that skill, so it's good to do it every once in a while. You want it pretty dark in here so you can actually see outside. There's an airport right there. You can always see the airport with the taxi lights at night. Wonder what that is. Is that White Plains? No, that's not White Plains. What is that? Danbury, Connecticut. Okay. White Plains is this right there. That's White Plains. White Plains is kind of cool. The runway is 6,543 feet long, so it's pretty short, plus it has a big dip in the middle. We used to fly in there. It was kind of a hairy airport to go into. Up on a cliff when you come in, too, so it's kind of an interesting arrival. All right, we're going through flight level 180, so let's go ahead and go standard.
475 climb and maintain flight level 330.
330. 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 Endeavour 475.
Alright. All the barometers are set for the altimeters. Hello, hello, Mass. How are you? Doing well. Little night flight up to Logan. Got a tailwind for a change too, 16 knot tailwind. We're at 2007. I'm gonna go speed us up a little bit here. We're gonna bring it up to 300 knots here. It's one reason you don't want to run in speed mode at this point. It's better to go to vertical speed and then bring it up to like 1,000, let it accelerate on its own. We're all checked in, right? We're all checked in. Yep. See how the plane is like waffling all around? So like what you can do is set the heading bug, go into heading mode, correct it yourself, pretty much straight tailwind, and then let the plane stabilize, then put it back in a nav. They'll do that every once in a while. They get rocking and rolling as they're overshooting. So by going ahead and setting it like this, you can let it kind of chill out for a second and then go back into nav mode. And now it will be smoother. It's not going to be back and forth, because it was overshot merit a little bit, and then it's going back and forth in the course. So switching to heading mode, get it stabilized, and then put it back on. Got a good climb rate. We're light. We don't have a lot of fuel on board. We only have 30% fuel, so we're climbing well here. That's why we're up to like, what are we at here? 328 knots in the climb. We're pretty light. Got direct tailwind now. Doing just under 500 knots across the ground. Got that, not much, but don't touch the joystick, buddy. Cat's like rubbing on the joystick. It's gonna knock off the auto. Don't knock off the autopilot. He just knocked off the autopilot. The fuck did you just do? He trimmed me. Goddamn cat. I gotta fix this. Stand by. Oops, it's an overspeed. What did he just do? He just did something. God damn it. I don't know what the cat just did. I don't know what the cat just did. God damn it. What are you doing, man? I gotta figure this out. We're in overspeed. I don't know what he just did. Oh my god. Fucking cat. Come on. Can you not do this shit? Let's see. We're on nav. Vertical speed. I don't know why we're overspeeding like crazy. Did he fuck my flaps up? No, he didn't. We got no flaps down. What did you just do? I don't know what he just did. He just fucked me up here. Dude, go away. Come here. Go. I knew he was going to do it, too.
Boston Center, Endeavor 475.
I don't know what's up with this now.
280, climbing flight level 330.
Did he trip my... No, we can't trip my thrust reversals. I gotta try to figure out what the fuck is wrong here. Something screwed up because of what the cat just did. He put the gear down. Jesus Christ, dude. Put the gear down. I can't tell when this lever's up. We're gonna fucking... It's broken now. I'm not gonna be able to get the gear up with going that fast. See, I gotta dump the speed to get the gear up. Jesus Christ. Could we, like, I get 5 minutes without the cat screwing with something? Literally, it's constant. You put the gear down. What a pain in the balls. Really. I knew he was going to do it. Come here. Because I thought, you know, I purposely thought I took the gear off of the joystick. Come here, buddy. Come sit with me instead of being a pest. No, he's just going to look at me funny now. I made him move. Alright. See, we're way slowed down now. Hopefully, the game does a pretty, like, back in the day, that would break the airplane. Luckily, the game lets you, like, kind of not deal with that shit right now. Let me drop the VSI here. Let's go down to 1005, try to speed back up, seeing Ding Dong slowed me all the way down to nothing. It's just constant. He does that shit all the time. Like, just chill out, man. Stop pressing buttons. He does it during Tarkov, like anytime I'm busy is when he likes to get like involved with something, and it's like it's obnoxious. 350. He's my good boy, but he's also a pain in the ass. I'll turn him on so he's joined us, seeing he's being a pain in the ass. Just, come here, come say hi. You're good, okay? You're fine. I know. Dada made you move, and you hate it. I know you hate it. Alright, so let's go ahead, get ready for Boston here, now that the circus has left town. Alright, the garbage can all go adieu. Alright. Do I not have a good airport diagram for Boston? I know where I'm going, but this one does, it's not showing this. Let's see if it will do it. Yeah, see, that's the signatures. It doesn't have a link for the actual airport diagram. That's fine. Alright, what are we doing here? Ocean 5. He's going to run around like a crazy person. He had the lust in him. All right, and then we're doing ILS 4 right. All right. All right, Ocean 5. We're coming up from Merritt, Fosty, Ayana, Kleb, Soba above 15,000. Lonnie above 11,005. And then what's on page 2? Here's page 2. Where's that starting at? Where does that end off at? Lonnie Road, Nico. We're not going all the way up there. We're not going up to Kennybunk, I'll tell you that. Here it is. See where that arrives. That's 340 for 350 altitude. Okay. Let me check, see where we're going. Alright, Lonnie is I think where we finished up at on there. Lonnie. See what's after Lonnie. Rhodey, Euro, Ocean. Rhodey, Euro, Ocean. Rhodey, Euro. Alright, and then C following for routes. So expect above 10,000 at Euro. And then, where's Euro? Euro's right here, so we're coming up and then back. We're going to go to Ocean. Ocean's between 14,000 and 9, so we should already be somewhere probably in that neighborhood. 250 knots at Ocean. And then I got to see, I think we're going on this line. Let me look. Ocean. Terry, Water, Flutie, Grifty. Terry, Water, Flutie. Terry, Water, Flutie, Griffey. G. Gabe, Joby. That's it there. All right. Let's see. We're landing on 4 right. Here's all the stuff to expect there. Let's see. Griffey at G. Gabe, we expect 6,220 knots. Joby is 6,210 knots. So we got to keep our speed in check on this. Most of it is speed stuff. They'll run our altitude fine. So that's what to expect going in there. We'll brief the 4 right. 110.3035, 8,851 feet, plenty of feet. Touchdown zone elevations 18 feet. This is high intensity lights, the ALSFR2s. Malisars are mediums. These are high intensity lights, so we should see them quite a bit off. Mr. Pros climb 3,000 on the Boston BOR DME 030 to wax and hold. We're not going to do that. We're just going to come back for another landing, look for 4 right. We'll check the ATIS in a second here. Goshi is going to be our is going to lead us right in, so we expect Goshi at 6,000, Winnie above 4, Nabo 3. We expect to grab the glide slope at Millet. 700 at is it Ursu, and then visual descent point is going to be at IBOS. Right here, it's going to be 2.9 DME off of Boston. So we can go down to 218 feet, 18-foot airport plus 200 feet above that gives us that. We have 200-foot ceilings with half statute mile visibility is all we need to shoot the approach. So we're all set there. All right, that is briefed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's my good boy, but he's just like, he gets like really rambunctious at a certain time. It's annoying. Alright, so most of that's all set. We're all briefed. I'm going to put in ATIS on 2. We should be able to hear it from now, from here, I'd say. Let's see, 135.0.
Endeavor 475, you retrieve 4 miles southwest. Descend and maintain flight level 270. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway for right approach via Gashi transition. Cleared to Gashi.
270.
Endeavor 475, descend and maintain flight level 210. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Jesus Christ, could you give me like
Endeavor 475, descend and maintain
What's he doing?
Keep speed not above 210 knots.
You see what he's doing? What the fuck? he's fucked up.
Above 210 knots.
Jesus Christ.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above.
He wants me to go
210
direct
knots.
Gashi.
Expect ILS runway for right approach via Gashi transition. Clear to Gashi Endeavour 475.
I gotta find Gashi here. God damn it. He's fucking this up. And it's gonna screw me up here. Gashi right here, alright, so we wanna go direct. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but we'll see. Where the fuck is Gashi now? So lonely. Ocean. I gotta get down here, or we're gonna be real fucked. Here, let's get down. I gotta deal with this here. He's giving me, like, we're not doing the full arrival. He's just fucked me on that.
475, descend and maintain 4,000
See,
feet.
he thinks we're on the approach, which is fine. I think that's probably gonna work, but I think that's probably what they would have done. That's what was in the plan, but then, like, I'm looking at the other plan, too, and I can never tell what the hell the game is doing. Alright, there we go.
Descend and maintain 4,000
We're gonna be
feet,
in deep
Endeavour
shit here, trying to get
475.
this done in time. Here, I gotta get Gashi going here. It's gonna be a real bitch to turn to Gashi. Where's fucking Gashi here? Alright, let's go legs. I saw Gashi here. Where was... I just saw Gashi. Where is it? Gashi. Where the hell is Gashi? My god. Where the hell's Gashi? I can't find it. Millet Nabo. Millet Nabo, Winnie, should be right here. It's that vector right there. Alright, let's go right to Winnie. Alright, direct Winnie. I don't see Gashi in here. Direct Winnie. Not allowed. Why is it not do... It's like, no, man. We're supposed to be on this transition turnaround. Fuck him right in the ear. I'm just going to do my own shit here because this is fucked. Like, it's going to take us forever to get set up for this if I don't do it the normal way.
Endeavour 475, contact Boston Center on
Jesus Christ.
128.75.
What is it doing, man? God.
Good day.
It's so bad. It really is terrible.
128.75 Endeavour 475. Goodbye.
Like, I'm not going to be able to get spun around in time here to do this. I'm going to have to go right turn, heading, spool down like this. Let's try to do this. This is going to be real frickin' ugly. Alright, I got to try to get Gashi in there. Alright. Alright, let's put in Gashi. Yeah, I need time for this. I can't do this like this. This is just stupid. Gashi right there. Let's put Gashi in right here. Alright. Let's go direct to Gashi. Execute. Alright. And then I want to essentially clear out everything. Let's see. Alright, yeah, there's Gashi. What the fuck is it doing? This is so screwed up. Alright, Gashi. Where's Winnie? Winnie? Why won't you let me select Winnie? Let's try going direct to Joby. Go direct Joby. Execute. Alright, I'm gonna go direct Winnie. Direct Winnie. Why wouldn't you let me go direct Winnie, you dickhead? Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna have to do this all by hand here because it's absolute insanity right now. We have to spiral down.
Boston Center Endeavour 475 is at flight level.
Like we're trying to go from 21,000 feet down to 4,000 feet.
Endeavour 475, Boston Center, radar contact. Continue to Nabo.
Is he gonna send me? Okay, he wants me to go to Nabo.
Contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day.
Direct Nabo. Execute that. All right, there. That's better.
124.85
We can go back to nav mode now. This is
Goodbye.
fucking clusterfuck, ATC. You know what it is? I think that because of the way this arrival works, you go over the top and then you come down over Boston Harbor, and it got confused. It thought we were on the ILS already.
Is passing
And we're not.
level 190, descending 4,000 feet.
Like, I've got the
Endeavour 475 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to Nabo.
I got the spoilers out full, and this is going to be a bitch to get in there. All right, let's go ahead and let's get set up here. We got to go. Thrust reversers is set. All right, climb, descent, fuel is checked, TCAS radar is set, cast, landing data set, approach briefing is complete before landing. All right, that's the next checklist. This is a real friggin' ugly descent here we're gonna do. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and they want us at 210 this whole time. What is the gear speed on this? Is it not 250 knots? I guess the gear's not 250 knots. In the Embraer 145, the gear's 250 knots. So let's get the gear out, and I gotta get the flaps out to descend faster here. So I gotta bring the nose up. I'm just surprised that I can't get the gear out 250. It must have, I got a 220 knot gear speed, so on the 145 it was 250, so that's just me remembering shit that I should get out of my head. Let's see. Every airplane has different gear speed, so you gotta know the one you're working on. Alright, there we go. So see, now we're slowing down. Alright, so I'm gonna go in speed mode, and I want to go 210 knot descent. That'll keep us going well here. I gotta listen to VHF2.
Boston Airport information, Echo 0100 Zulu. Wind 047 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling
We'll make it. It's just gonna be a
1,800 feet overcast.
It's just gonna be a slam dunk approach.
Temperature 18. Viewpoint 10.
Endeavour 475 contact Boston approach on 118.25.
I just missed the 3003.
Runway 4 left in use.
Going to 118.25 Endeavour 475.
You know, one of the reasons why I'm doing this and not just say screw it, I'll do my own shit, is IRL, they will do shit like this. Like, we got put in a hold, and we got cleared to land from the hold, and I had to go take us out of hold and put us in real quick. So this shit does happen from time to time.
Boston, approach altimeter 30.01 radar contact. Continue to Nabo.
But we're doing all right now. It's just, it was like I needed that right 360 to get us initialized there. Once I get the right 360 in, we're all right. All right. Because, like, I've already got a notch of flaps in here. I can't really, I might be able to get, what's flaps 8 speed? I don't know off the top of my head. It's right here. Let's see what it is. Flaps 8 is 230 knots, so I can go all the way to flaps 20 at the speed we're at. So I just went all the way back to 20. So the flaps will help me slow us down here. And then what's the next flap speed after that? 185. So this is how you drag up the airplane. Plus we're going into thicker air, so we're going to be able to maintain this. We're going 3,700 foot per minute descent. So we're all right. Let's go ahead and I want to check the radio. 110.3, make sure that's the correct one. 110.3, yep, we're on the correct ILS frequency. So the ILS auto-tuned fine. All right, so we're close. We're within a couple thousand feet per minute. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the spoilers. These are kind of fun. You get these every once in a while. Something that's really crazy like this, they are kind of fun to do. They're just like, you gotta really like, these types of planes are tough to slow down, so you need to like get that gear in, get the spoilers in, get the gear in, get the flaps in, and then try to slow down from there. Like, we're within 1,000 feet of where we're going here. Let's go. We're not on altitude cap yet. Let's go vertical speed. I'm gonna pull some of this off. And then we are 5,000 for 4,000. I'm gonna let us get slowed down here. All right, we're not cleared the approach yet, I don't believe. No, we're not cleared the approach yet. We're altitude capping. I gotta get down to 185 before I can put in my next notch of flaps. So I'm slowing down. There's 190. There is
Endeavour 475.
185.
13 miles south of Boston. Contact Boston Tower on 124.725 when
Can't
inbound
see
on
shit.
the approach.
Why
Tower
can't I
on
work my
124.725
flaps here?
Endeavour
Can't see my.
475.
Okay, there's my flap. I just selected it. I can go all the way up to, I believe, 30 at the speed. Should be able to go full flap now. There we go. There's flaps.
Boston Tower Endeavour 475, 12 miles south inbound ILS
We're not
runway
cleared the
for right
approach yet,
approach.
but
Endeavour 475 Boston Tower.
we're cleared the approach now.
Altimeter 30.02
Okay.
when 0
Switch over to the ILS.
Cleared
I
ILS
switch into
runway for
approach
right
mode. If I can find it. What the fuck is approach mode? Right there.
Cleared ILS runway for right approach Endeavour 475.
Alright, we got the glide slope. We're above it now. I'm fixing it. Alright, there's the airport coming up right there. I can see it. Alright. I gotta get my speed up here. Come on, move the thrust levers. It's not an on-off switch, you jackass. It's my throttle that's fucking me up there. Alright, we're supposed to, let me see, we're on our way to Millet. Millet is our, Millet's where we're supposed to be grabbing the glide slope. So it really should go down to 1,700 for that. Nabo, we crossed Nabo, so we can go down to 1,700 here. I'll just let it go. It's on the glide slope right now. You can see the airport right there. It's right ahead of us. That has those high-intensity lights. That's 4 left, that's 4 right. Kind of a slam dunk approach going in there. Get that heading bug straightened up. Alright, clear the approach. Landing gears down, 3 green flaps are set, and lights are yet to go. Most important thing is landing gear being down. So. You see the glide slopes captured right there. GS, glide slope capture. We've got localizers captured. Localizer and glide slope right there. Alright, so we're cleared the ILS for right. We're not cleared to land yet, so we're waiting on our landing clearance. They'll give it to us when we're a little bit closer. The problem is if I could fly wherever I want pretty much in the game, and it won't boot my flight plan until I start screwing with altitudes. So it would screw it up. I was gonna just do it, and then it was like it's gonna screw up my altitudes. I'm glad there's a little bit of weather.
All
right. Here's my landing clearance. Alright, lights come on at landing clearance, at least what I like to do.
Land runway for right Endeavour 475.
Alright, autopilot is coming off after I get rid of this. Too much work to be doing to take the autopilot off until then. Because again, you'd have 2 pilots in here, so like the pilot not flying, so in this case the first officer would be doing the lights and the radios. So they would be, you know, they'd be reading back the clear to land, they would be turning on those lights, they would actually be reading the checklists, and so you would, you know, the person flying would not be doing any of that shit, so it's, you know, it puts a lot of workload on you doing this by yourself. You know, so that's why I leave the autopilot on until we get the landing clearance. Our landing gears down, 3 green flaps are set, lights are set. Before thrust reversers are armed, before landing check was complete. It's a freaking cat putting my gear down. That was awesome. He's gonna turn the windshield wiper on. I don't need it, but it was. This is the only time. Like you have to be under a certain speed to have the windshield wiper on. I just pulled some power off to get down. All right, there we go. 2 reds, 2 whites. Yeah, so this is the Alisar there. It's high intensity lights, so you can see really well the lights coming into Boston there. See the beacon? You just saw the beacon flash over there. Be green and then white. There's green. You'll see it in a second. White. We could right be in the post. I'm a little bit low. We're gonna fix that. A little bit. There we go. Just powered back up onto the glide slope. Pitch pretty much stays the same. I just power for glide slope there. Or visual clear to land.
400.
A little bit of power there for the glide slope. A little bit of power, a little bit of power, a little bit of power, a little bit of power.
300.
There we go. Don't want to overdo it. A little bit. We're low, but we're alright. Scud,
200.
kind of scud running. My trim, the trim is not great in this airplane. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get it trimmed out right, so. My joysticks aren't great either.
100.
Can't land until you go past that green line of lights.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, right on the landing bars. Perfect. I didn't brief intersection, but we'll take this next intersection here. I'm not going on a back
Endeavour 47 flight
intersection.
exit runway when able.
Take this one here. Take this high speed. That was a good landing. Right on the numbers. Or right on the landing bars.
121.
Like even that is easy when you have a pilot not flying to do it. So see, we have not cleared the runway yet. We're still on the runway, technically. We have not cleared the runway until we cross right here. So, like no other plane could land until we clear.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Alright. Flaps are going. Oh my god, this is annoying. Go up all the way, thanks. Like some of this stuff's so much easier IRL because you just like push the flaps all the way up. Okay. Let that go here. I'll get taxi clearance while we're working here. Right.
Boston ground Endeavour 475.
And I know what gate I want to go to.
Endeavour 475 taxi to gate Bravo 1 using taxiway Foxtrot Mike Echo Cross Runway 4 left Echo Kilo.
Alright.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 1 via taxiway Foxtrot Mike Echo cross runway for left Echo Kilo Endeavour 475.
Fox Mike Echo, 4 left, Echo Kilo. Right. Is my brake off? Yeah, it's off. Okay. Again, the throttle sucks here. Like, I've got the throttle pushed up about almost halfway, and now it starts to respond. So I gotta dick with this. At some point, I want to just get a better throttle setup. I bought these Thrustmaster 1600s for Star Citizen. You know, they come in handy too for a lot of games. Like, for example, what's the name of that game? The one where you do all the digging. There, Out of War, because like you can use the two joysticks for like excavators and stuff, which is nice. So I like it for that. But let me read chat here. Yeah, it was. So it was kind of weird when I planned this flight. It did not have me do all of that arrival. It had me pretty much come right in and land. And so the problem is, like, this happens all the time with this game, is you can't tell what the game is actually trying to have you fucking do half the time. Because, like, I'll clearly put in what gate I want to go to, and it will put me to another gate. And it's like, dude, I told you what gate I wanted to go to. And it will give me another gate, and it's very frustrating. All right, we're clear to cross 4 left here. So like I'm on my own here. I'm just going to the gate that I want to go to because it's like I don't give a shit because I literally when I did the flight plan I put in what gate. You know, so sometimes it's different than the flight planning, which I find to be pretty frustrating. I'm trying to see. It doesn't matter what gate I go to. I don't really give a shit.
Endeavour 475 hold position caution other traffic.
Yeah, stick it up your ass at the car. I'm not stopping for a car. This is the gate that I picked, I think, right here.
Endeavour 475 continue taxi.
Let's see. I'm trying to see where I don't know where the lead-in line is. I think it's right here. He's gonna bitch at me in 2 seconds for not answering. It's like, I am taxiing there, guy.
Roger, Endeavor 475.
So right here, you can't, right here, this is the tiller. You can see it move. That's what the captain's steering in on. That's why the captain usually will actually do the taxiing. Jesus Christ, I can't tell where I'm supposed to be here because there's no center line. All right, let's go ahead and just park up. Content with where we're at. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do a shutdown here. All right, get these engines shut down. Most important thing, get those engines shut off. All right, there's the dome light. You don't want to ruin your night vision, so you don't want to play with that dome light until you're parked up. And sometimes then you want to keep it dark anyway. All right, let's see. Get ready for the flaps up, probes. Probes can come off. I would say you do maybe you don't do the windshield heat till you get to the gate. Maybe just do the probes, but we can do the windshield heat off now. Let's see, chocks. And so we would go in, opened, we would put in the chocks. And then once the chocks are in, you can drop your brake. You actually leave the brake off. I shut the seatbelts off. I did. All right, let's see. Fuel pumps can come off. Hydraulics. Nose wheel steering comes off. All right, we're gonna park it for the night. So APU's coming off. Ah, shit. I don't want to. You'd have to do that. Yeah, you'd have to kill the APU like that, and then battery master off, I guess. I'll have to check that. So 40-minute flight. You see 37 minutes from New York to Boston. That's so like if I get this job that I want, I'm gonna be commuting to New York. So you can see it's a pretty easy commute. But yeah, so that was a good one. Very, very strange. Like, go ahead and do a quick debrief on the arrival. That's the arrival. Was supposed to come in, go all the way up to Euro, and then come from Euro all the way down this line here, and then that joins us to the ILS and we come in here. Instead, it chopped us and had us go in early. So I don't know if it was the game not understanding what the Christ was supposed to be doing or what, but kind of annoying. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, give it a like. If you're new and not subscribed and you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.